Edusolus Education with Peace of Mind.
Hello everyone and a very warm welcome on our channel Edusolus, that is education with a peace of mind. In today's class we will be seeing what is exactly cloze test, how to solve it, okay, and also at the end of the video we will be discussing a question set based on cloze test. So I'll be telling you different tricks of how you can actually solve it. Okay, so let's first understand the basics. Let's get the basics right. Cloze test क्या होता है? So friends, cloze test is basically एक पैसेज होता है और उस पैसेज के बीच में you have blanks, okay, you have gaps. So what you have to do is, your job is to select the appropriate word which will fit in that blank, okay, and once all the words are fitted correctly in the blank, when you read the whole passage, the passage becomes complete, meaningful as well as grammatically correct. Okay, so this is your job where you have to simply solve the passage by putting in the correct words which fit in that blank. Okay, so that is basically a cloze test. Okay, now why is it important? Why is cloze test introduced in exams? So you will come across cloze test in many of the government exams and competitive exams. Okay, बहुत सारे exams में ये cloze test दिया जाता है. Usually in banking SSC exams you will have around 5 to 10 questions. It is extremely scoring. That's a truth for sure. बहुत ज़्यादा scoring है ये. But for that you have to just know a few things. So those few things I will be covering in today's topic. Okay. So what you have to do is you have to fit the blanks correctly. Okay. And उसके लिए आपको थोड़ा बहुत grammar, थोड़ा बहुत vocabulary and थोड़ा ज़्यादा practice की ज़रूरत है. So everything comes a little bit which will help you in solving in the cloze test. Okay. So this is how the cloze test looks like. You have a passage, you have blanks in it, and you have given options for each blank. Okay. So let's see what are the important things to remember when you start solving a cloze test passage. So number one is called as thorough reading. Thorough reading का मतलब है whenever you come across, whenever you start solving the cloze test, तो सबसे पहली चीज आप क्या करेंगे, आप पूरा जो passage है with the blanks, okay, you have a blank in between, so that's fine, but the very first thing what you will do is you will first read the whole passage. ठीक है, so that's your number one approach कि आप पहले उस passage को पूरी तरीके से पढ़ लेंगे. Now I'll tell you what are the benefits when you start reading the whole passage. So once you have thoroughly read the passage, you have to understand the tone of passage. Tone of passage का मतलब क्या होता है? So any passage which is given to you, okay, it has a certain tone to it. Okay, tone का मतलब होता है, for example, the passage can be a complaining passage, a passage can be a narrative, like storytelling जैसा एक passage हो सकता है, or it can also have some suggestive tone to it. Okay, making any suggestions, making any advices. Okay, it can have a completely negative tone to it. It can have a completely affirmative tone, मतलब positive tone to it. Okay, or a happy tone to it. So what your job is basically, when you first read the entire passage with the blanks, आपको क्या करना है, पहले उस passage के tone को समझना है कि whether it is complaining, whether it is suggestive, whether it is advising you something. तो ये basically आप understand करेंगे once you read the whole passage. The next thing what you can do is check if the words / sentence is in sync with the paragraph. Okay, now what you get to know is, once you read the whole passage, you will understand the tone of it. ठीक है, उसके बाद आप देखेंगे कि उस passage के according मुझे कौन से words appropriately select करने हैं. Okay, for example, if the passage is, let's say, about some environmental condition or some environmental situation, ठीक है, तो अगर पैसेज है जिसमें एनवायरमेंट से रिलेटेड कुछ चीजें मेंशन की है, इन दैट केस आप उसमें इकोनॉमी से रिलेटेड वर्ड्स नहीं ऐड कर सकते हो. ओके, सो इफ सपोज इट्स अबाउट, लेट्स से, ग्लोबल वार्मिंग और समथिंग, अगर ऐसा कुछ पैसेज है तो इसमें आप फाइनेंस या इकोनॉमी के वर्ड्स ऐड नहीं कर सकते. यू हैव टू स्टिक टू द वर्ड्स विच आर रेलेवेंट टू द एनवायरमेंट, ओके, और विच आर रेलेवेंट टू द नेचर. तो आपको वैसे अप्रोप्रिएट वर्ड्स सिलेक्ट करने हैं. दैट मीन्स आपको आपके जो वर्ड्स है इन द ब्लैंक, it should sync, it should be very much relevant to the entire paragraph. मतलब जब आप एंड में सारे ब्लैंक्स फिल करने के बाद जब आपका पैसेज पढ़ोगे, what you will get is basically a entire meaningful passage जिसका पूरा मीनिंग या जिसके वर्ड्स एक सिंक में है, हर एक वर्ड के बीच में लिंक है. ओके, सो this should be the end result of the entire passage once you fill the blanks. Next, what you can do is the flow of writing should never be interrupted. This is the most important thing. So there is a passage which is given to you. ठीक है, आपको पैसेज दिया हुआ है, आपने उसका पढ़ा अच्छे से, आपने टोन समझा, आपने वर्ड्स बराबर से फिल किए. बट रिमेंबर, इट इज रिटन इन अ सर्टेन वे. वो जो ऑथर है उसने किसी तरह से उस पैसेज को एक प्रॉपर वे में लिखा हुआ है. सो यू कैन नॉट इंटरप्ट दैट वे ऑफ राइटिंग. ठीक है, अगर सो हाउ डू यू इंटरप्ट द वे ऑफ राइटिंग? मे बी आप ग्रामेटिकल कुछ एरर कर सकते हो, या मे बी आपने अगर वो वर्ड बराबर से सिलेक्ट नहीं किया है तो वोकैबुलरी मिस्टेक्स हो सकता है. तो इस तरह से क्या हो जाएगा, अगर आप गलत वर्ड, गलत वोकैबुलरी या गलत किसी ग्रामर का यूज कर देते हो, इन दैट केस your entire flow of that passage will get interrupted or will break. So you need to avoid that. तो उसके लिए the most important thing is you need to thoroughly read the passage, firstly to understand the tone. Okay, tone समझ में आ गया, उसके बाद आपको समझना कि इसके अकॉर्डिंग, इस पैसेज के अकॉर्डिंग कौन से वर्ड्स है इंग्लिश के जो appropriately उस ब्लैंक में फिट होंगे. And after correctly fitting the blanks with the right words, when you read the whole thing again, you will get to know कि जो entire passage है वो sync में है, सारे sentences sync में है, and it will form a meaningful passage overall. Last, words having similar tone will be the best fit for the blank. So that means अगर आप appropriate word select करते हो, then it will be very much in sync with the sentence. तो अगर एक एक sentence sync में है तो definitely आपका पूरा passage sync में होगा, and the overall meaning will be the same. Next, talking about the central theme of the passage. Okay, now in this again हम first point के ऊपर ही जाएंगे कि आपको thoroughly read करना है passage को, and एक बार आपने read कर लिया उसके बाद आपको समझ में आता है उसका एक central theme कि basically क्या message दिया है उस passage में. So number one, approach the passage by keeping in mind the theme of passage. That means once you read the whole thing, अभी आप उसका central idea क्या है, उस passage में क्या exactly बताया, तो वो एक overall idea या उस passage का एक summary आप समझ के लोगे. So that you have to keep in mind. Next, improve on the accuracy of selecting the most appropriate answer for the blank. ठीक है, तो ये जो accuracy improve करना होता है, that will come with time, that will come with practice. तो जितना ज़्यादा आप close test practice करोगे उतना ज़्यादा आपका जो correct answer देने का जो accuracy है वो बढ़ता जाएगा. ठीक है, so read the passage, understand the central theme of the passage. Knowing the central theme will help you in selecting the vocabulary. Yes, तो जैसे ही मैंने आपको example दिया था कि अगर वो environment से related passage है उसमें आप फाइनेंस, इकोनॉमी या बैंकिंग के वर्ड्स नहीं डाल सकते. बट या अगर आपका पैसेज फाइनेंस या इकोनॉमी से रिलेटेड है उसमें आप कोई दूसरा साइंस का या हिस्ट्री का वोकैबुलरी नहीं डाल सकते हो. सो यू हैव टू मेक श्योर कि विच एवर वोकैबुलरी, विच एवर वर्ड यू आर सिलेक्टिंग, it should be in accordance with the overall theme of the passage. Number 3 is go back and forth. Go back and forth is basically, now this is the biggest clue for solving cloze test. ठीक है, तो अगर आपको क्लोज टेस्ट में भी आपको अगर सेंट्रल आइडिया, सेंट्रल थीम समझ में नहीं आया हो तो आप क्या कर सकते हो, आप ब्लैंक्स सॉल्व करना स्टार्ट करो. ओके, नाउ दिस इज द बिगेस्ट क्लू फॉर सॉल्विंग क्लोज टेस्ट. दैट मीन्स अगर आप लेट्स से अगर आप ब्लैंक 2 सॉल्व कर रहे हो, ठीक है, तो व्हाट यू शुड डू इज आप ब्लैंक 1 का भी सेंटेंस पढ़ो एंड आप ब्लैंक 3 का भी सेंटेंस पढ़ो. So when you do that time you will understand. So you have to go back and forth. That means आपको पहले का भी सेंटेंस पढ़ना है और उस ब्लैंक के बाद वाला सेंटेंस भी पढ़ना है. This will help you. This will give you the biggest clue कि what exactly the overall sentence is about. Sometimes ऐसे भी होता है क्लोज टेस्ट में कि एक सेंटेंस है, ओके, काफी बड़ा सेंटेंस होता है, तो अगर एक सेंटेंस ही है तो उस एक सेंटेंस को भी 3 ब्लैंक्स में डिवाइड करते हैं. तो इसकी वजह से क्या हो जाता है, उस सेंटेंस में एक while reading एक ब्रेक हो जाता है. So what you have to do is to understand the whole thing, to understand the correct words for the 3 blanks, you have to just go through that first blank and third blank again and again. Okay, so remember to go back and forth. So look for preceding and succeeding sentences to get an idea while choosing the correct blank. Preceding का मतलब है उस blank के पहले का sentence और succeeding का मतलब है उस blank के बाद वाला sentence. तो ऐसे अगर आप करते हो, if you go back and forth, if you read the preceding and the succeeding sentence as well, it will help you in decide कि यहाँ पे second blank में कौन सा word correctly या कौन सा vocabulary correctly आना चाहिए. Okay, so going back and forth. Next है use of preposition. Now let's say अगर आपका grammar इतना अच्छा नहीं है, but अगर आप preposition में अच्छे हो, ठीक है, this will be helpful for you. So preposition कैसे help करते हैं? Look for the words coming before and after the blank if it's a preposition. ठीक है, that means अगर एक blank दिया है तो blank के पहले और blank के बाद अगर कोई preposition है, okay, in that case you will see कि preposition के साथ कौन सा word correctly आता है. Okay, there are many words like preposition एक ऐसा part of speech है grammar में which goes with everything. ठीक है, हम लोग adverb, adjective, verb, noun सबके साथ हम preposition use कर सकते हैं. ठीक है, तो अगर आपको पता है कि preposition यहाँ पे अगर to use किया है तो to के साथ कौन सा word correctly जा सकता है. Okay, so use of preposition will really come in handy if you are not very sound or good with other part of grammar. Now prepositions help you to select the word which grammatically fits the blank correctly. ठीक है, that means अगर grammatically, let's say अगर आपको किसी word का या किसी blank का meaning ही नहीं पता, then how will you put it correctly? In that case, grammatical, technical things, your prepositions or your tenses, okay, or even your articles, these things will help you in understanding कि which word will fit that blank. So इसलिए अब यहाँ पे थोड़ा बहुत grammar का use भी हो जाता है, that you need to know कि अगर कोई preposition mention किया है तो उस preposition के साथ कौन सा word use होता है. So this will help you in actually, it will increase your accuracy, it will increase your precision of choosing the right option. Last but not the least, the elimination method. तो ये जो trick है ये तो सब जितने भी आपका English section है उसमें ये definitely काम आता है. Elimination method. So in this, select and check for the words carefully and eliminate the ones which do not associate with the context of the passage. That means क्लोज टेस्ट में लेट्स से अगर आपको 4 ऑप्शंस दिए हैं उसमें से एक या 2 ऑप्शंस ऐसे होंगे जिसका उस पैसेज से कुछ भी रिलेशन नहीं है. ओके, रादर इट विल बी रादर एंटोनिम. एंटोनिम का मतलब है सम ऑपोजिट वर्ड और सम अदर वर्ड जो किसी दूसरे दूसरे सब्जेक्ट से रिलेटेड होगा. तो ऐसे आपको 1 या 2 ऑप्शन जरूर मिलेंगे. सो यू हैव टू लुक आउट फॉर दोज ऑप्शंस एंड स्ट्रेट अवे eliminate them. So elimination technique will really help you in coming at the right answer, to get to the perfect and the correct answer. So definitely use this technique. Alright, so these were my 5 pointers of how to approach the cloze test. Number 1, passage को thoroughly read करो, passage का tone समझो, then use your grammar, use your preposition, okay, go back and forth, check for the blank, उसके blank के पहले का sentence और blank के बाद वाला sentence. So this will help you in getting to the right word. Alright, now here I have a small exercise for you all. This is a past year question which I'll be taking right now and we will be also discussing the answers simultaneously. So if you want, you can pause right here, solve it, read it, see the questions and then come back to see the solution. Okay, now in this particular passage I'll just read it out once and then we will start solving. So this is taken from the exam of past year paper of SSC CGL 2019. Okay, so Gabriel Montez was comfortably curled up in an overstuffed chair in the sitting area. He was dash the peace and quiet at home. Everyone else was dash at the party and had totally lost dash in a book which was the best she had dash read and she couldn't wait to get dash the end. However, before she set her eyes dash the next page, the book was dashed right out of her hands and she dashed at her mother standing over her. Gabby, it's New Year's Eve, she said. Dash reading, she snapped at her daughter. But mum, I'm almost done. Gabrielle dash. Okay, so when you read the whole passage, once you thoroughly read the passage, तो मुझे इस passage से दो चीजें समझ में आ रही है. So firstly, it is a narrative passage, मतलब एक situation दिया है, एक scenario दिया है between Gabriella and her mother. Okay. Secondly, passage का tone. Now passage का tone is not very. It's a affirmative passage. ठीक है. It doesn't have a any complaining tone to it. So it is just a narrative. एक story telling है. एक situation दिया गया है. दो characters दिए गए हैं इसमें. And basically, the overall passage is that Gabrielle was sitting and she was busy in reading the book, and she was so excited. She was so engrossed in reading the book that she forgot that it's a New Year's Eve. And later, her mother came and she took the book away from her, and that's when Gabrielle said that I'm almost done. Okay, so this is what I have understood from this overall passage with the blanks. Now let's start solving. Let's see which words will correctly fit into each of this blank. Alright, so number one, let's see blank number one. Gabrielle Montez was comfortably curled up in an overstuffed chair in the sitting area. Comfortably curled up का मतलब होता है she was very very comfortably sitting in her on her chair in the sitting area. Okay, उसका जो living area था वहाँ पे वो एकदम comfortable होके she was just sitting and busy with her book. So she was dash the piece and quite at home. Okay, so she was dash the piece. Enjoying the piece, living the piece, calming the piece, relaxing the piece. Okay, so she was dash the piece and quite at home. इसका मतलब है maybe वो एक peaceful state में थी और she was very quiet at home. So यहाँ पे जो correct word है जो blank में fit होता है, which is the correct vocabulary as well as grammatically correct, is option number one, enjoying. So she was enjoying the peace and quiet at home. Now, second, everyone else was dash at the party and had totally lost dash in a book. So, everyone else was dash at the party. So, this shows a contrast. की contrast मतलब एक तरह का difference sentences में समझ में आ रहा है. Situation का difference क्या है? That in one situation she is at home on a chair in her living room. Secondly, there were others who were enjoying somewhere at the party. So, everyone else was dash at the party. So, before the party, already at the party, once the party, earlier the party. Now, here, the correct blank will be everyone else was already at the party. मतलब already लोग party के लिए पहले से पहुंच गए थे. क्यों party के लिए? Because it's a New Year's Eve. Alright, so this is already mentioned in the sentence. So New Year Eve hai, and that's why everyone is in the mood to party and they have already reached at the party. Whereas Gabriella, she is busy into her reading. She is reading the book and she is sitting on a chair in her living room. Alright. Question 3. So, everyone else was already at the party and had totally lost dash in a book which was the best she had dash. And had totally lost मतलब यहाँ पे again reference किसको दिया है? Gabriella के साथ वापस से refer किया है. And had totally lost dash in a book. Itself, himself, ourself, herself. तो ये basically pronoun है. ठीक है? So and had totally lost herself in a book. Obviously, हमें gender constant ही रखना है. We are talking about Gabriella. So, and had totally lost herself in a book which was the best she had dash read. So, the best use किया है मतलब एक तरह का superlative degree use किया है यहाँ पे. So, superlative degree use किया है. तो यहाँ पे जो correct word आएगा for blank number 4 will be ever. Okay. So, the best she had ever read मतलब इसके पहले ऐसा कोई book नहीं था which was so engrossing and so interesting for her. but this was the best book she was ever reading. So ever, option 4 will be the correct blank here. Next. Okay. She had ever read and she couldn't wait to get dash the end. मतलब वो पढ़ते जा रही थी. She was not knowing कि she has to be at the party. She was so engrossed in the book, and because it was the best book she was reading. And so the fifth blank will be, and she couldn't wait to get dash the end. मतलब उसको curiosity था to reach at the end of the book. तो यहाँ पे correct जो blank होगा that will be option number 3. The preposition is to. Okay, so preposition to use hoga, and she couldn't wait to get to the end. All right, and she couldn't wait to get to the end. However, before she set her eyes dash the next page. However मतलब अभी वापस से एक दूसरी situation आई है that. However, before she set her eyes dash the next page. That means before she set her eyes upon the next page. Below, above, along, upon. So these are your prepositions again. Prepositions of positions or prepositions of place. So यहाँ पे जो correct preposition होगा that will be upon. Okay. So however she set her eyes upon the next page. The book was dash. Okay. The book was raised. The book was lifted, boosted, climbed. Here what happened was before she could turn to the next page, suddenly what happened? The book was dash right out of her hands. So lifted, raised, boosted, climbed. So यहाँ पे जो correct appropriate word, suitable word for the blank will be the book was lifted right out of her hands. Okay, that means it was just taken away abruptly while she was reading, and she dashed at her mother standing over her. So, and she noticed, watched, wondered. So obviously noticed, watched, wonder. Suddenly if she is reading a book and somebody is taking away the book from her, she will stare at the person. So the correct word here will be option 1, stared. So the book was lifted right out of her hands and she stared at her mother standing over her. Gabby, it's New Year's Eve, she said. Dash reading. So now her mother is introduced in the narrative. Now her mother has lifted the book from her and she's telling her, she's scolding her rather, Gabby, it's New Year's Eve. She said, dash reading. So adequate, sufficient, abundant, enough. Okay, so she will definitely say enough reading. Okay, she's rather ordering her that enough reading. So enough will be the correct blank for the 9th blank here. And the last one, she snapped at her daughter. But mom, I'm almost done. Gabriella dash. So in return, she kind of protested. So the correct blank for 10th question will be she protested. Prohibited का मतलब होता है, you're not allowed. Prevented is not really suitable. Prescribed is not suitable. It's a different word altogether. Protested is the correct word to be used for blank number 10. So, but mom, I'm almost done. Gabriella protested. Protested मतलब एक तरह से उसने, she kind of reciprocated what her mother scolded her. So, suddenly when her mother took the book from her mother said, it's New Year's Eve, enough reading. So she protested कि नहीं मुझे और पढ़ना है because I'm almost done. I'm almost at the end. So let me read it. So that way she protested. Alright. So question number 10 का answer है option 4, which is protested. Alright. So that's it for today's class, everyone. I hope you have understood this session. Also, if you want to know more in detail about closed test, we will definitely be solving previous year questions which will have different complexity levels. So ये हम अगली बार करेंगे. But for now, I hope you have understood. Also, please like and subscribe to our channel. Share it with your friends and relatives who will definitely find this content helpful. And please like our video. Alright, see you in my next session, everyone. Thank you so much.